What's up, guys? Jacob Ober here. So today we're going to be talking about a topic that I was talking about a few months ago related to Jabari Parker. What are the Bucks going to do with Jabari Parker this summer? That question has become more certain now than it was a few months ago. Now we have an idea of what might happen, what might go down, and it might go down within the next few days. We don't know. Right now, as it stands, there are three teams that could realistically pry Parker away from the Bucks, and I don't think that any of those teams being the Bulls, the Hawks, and the Kings, would want to actually make the offer that would be required to do that. And the reason being is because not only is Parker a huge injury risk, having torn his ACL two times, I should say, but he's also not a good defender at all, and his explosiveness on the offensive end seemed to lose a little bit of what we remember it being from the 2016-2017. If any of those teams really wanted Parker, they would probably have to go over $17 million a year, which is about the maximum that the Bucks can offer now with their cap space. So, as you can see, it's probably not ideal for any other team to be offering a guy who's injury prone and doesn't play defense that much money a year, and I don't think it's going to happen at all. And those three teams, they also have their own personal reasons for not doing it. Like, if you're the Hawks, you're making a huge gamble with a guy who you think can be your franchise cornerstone. If you're the Bulls, well, you already have your forward of the future in Lauri Markkanen. And if you're the Kings, well, the Kings have already seemed to be backing out of the deal. So there's not really much there for Parker in terms of options this summer. Right now, if I was Jabari Parker, I would try to negotiate a deal worth around $30 million a year over 3 years. And that's a deal similar to the one that Dante Exum with the Utah Jazz got, who's, in terms of injury risk and talent level, around the same kind of player as Parker right now. If Parker wants to go with the qualifying offer, he'd be putting his career at a grave risk, because if he doesn't have a career year next year, then his value in the next free agency season will plummet, and his trade value will plummet, and there's really nowhere for him to go at that point. So if he really wants to do that, he better be ready to have a career year. In my opinion, I think he should go with the safe option for him to go with a 3-year, $30 million deal. I think that's going to be plenty of money for him. And, I mean, I don't really think that any of the three potential suitors right now are going to want to go after Parker for that much money a year, over $17 million a year. So, I mean, if Parker thinks that he can play at a career level this next season, then by all means, if he wants to leave Milwaukee, take the qualifying offer. If he believes he could get more money out of a deal with the Bucks next year, then by all means, take the qualifying offer. But he's putting his career at a grave risk if he does that, and I don't honestly think he's going to do that. I think he's going to take the safe option and stay with Milwaukee for 3 years, anywhere from $30 to $40 million a year. So, anyways, that's my take on it. Parker is a great player. I really want him to stay in Milwaukee. I know he really wants to stay in Milwaukee, and I know the Bucks really want him to stay in Milwaukee. So, I mean, I really don't want to lose a guy like that who still, I believe, has all-star potential. But, I mean, if he doesn't perform this year, and if he takes that qualifying offer, then, I mean, his career is, it's not definitely not looking up for him. But I think that he's going to stay. I think he's going to sign a 3-year, $30 million deal, or somewhere in that range, and hopefully he can play and put together a high-level performance next year and be a nice 1-2 combo, or a 1-2-3 combo with Middleton, Giannis, and himself. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about Jabari Parker and the Jabari Parker situation in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.